I want to bring to your attention Islam's view of women. And I understand before I get started that Muslims are going to say that I take it out of context, or I haven't considered this hadith or this verse over here. But I mean, by and large, Islam is not good towards women, whether it's through their how they view women or how they even treat women with regards to how they're treated. I mean, we can of course look at the classic verse of Surah 4:34 where it says that if you are in fear of disobedience from your wife, that you are to reprimand her, then you are to banish her from the bedroom, and then you are to beat her. Or of course we can even go to the hadith where it says whenever Aisha followed Muhammad out of the house that he actually struck her. But I want to bring to your attention yet another Quran verse that illustrates how the God of Islam views women, and you can read of course the rest of this on your own because it is a long verse. But the verse is Surah chapter 2 verse 282. It says, "You who believe, when you contract a debt with one another, or if for a fixed term write it down, let a scribe write it down fairly between you, and let the scribe not refuse to write it down, seeing that God has taught him. So let him write, and let the one who owes the debt dictate, and let him guard himself against God, his Lord, and do not diminish anything from it. If the one who owes the debt is weak of mind or body, or unable to dictate himself, let his ally dictate fairly, and call 2 of your men as witnesses." Pay attention to this. "Or if there are not 2 men, then 1 man and 2 women from those present whom you approve of as witnesses, so that if one of the 2 women goes astray, the other one will remind her." What it's saying here, of course, is that women cannot get the facts of a case correct on her own. That's why somebody needs to remind her if she goes astray. So that's Allah's view of women. That he's saying they're not smart enough, they're not intelligent enough to actually get the facts straight in a case, or even with regards to a contract between 2 individuals. That 2 women are required. So whenever one messes up because they're not smart enough to figure it out according to the Quran, then the other woman can come and provide direction and correction if necessary. And we can even see Muhammad, he provides us with a hadith with regards to his understanding of women as well. In Sahih Bukhari 2658, he says, narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, the Prophet said, "Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half that of a man?" The women said yes. Catch what he says here. He said, "This is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind." So he's saying that women are not intelligent enough, women are stupid, and that's just degrading for Muhammad to say that's because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. But science does not actually conclude that to be the case, that women or that men are more intelligent than men, because actually there is no measurable difference in intelligence between men and women according to studies. But I want to also bring to your attention with regards to how women are viewed as rulers of nations in Islam. It's found in Sahih Bukhari 7099, narrated Abu Bakr, "During the battle of Al-Jamal, Allah benefited me with a word I heard from the Prophet. When the Prophet heard the news that the people of Persia had made the daughter of Khazar their queen, he said, 'Never will succeed such a nation as makes a woman the ruler.'" So what he's saying is a nation will not succeed, will not prosper in any fashion if they make a woman their ruler. And I want to bring to your attention a very well respected female ruler, and that would be Queen Elizabeth II, who ruled Britain from February 6, 1952 to September 8th, 2022. She ruled Britain for 70 years, and she was respected around the world for her actions and her diplomacy. She was a well-respected woman, and she brought Britain into the future. So for Muhammad to say that a nation will not succeed with a woman ruler, Queen Elizabeth is proof that Muhammad is false.